Well, hello everyone. I know it's been a minute, but I have been busy. I just finished off a craft show last weekend and got a few weeks off, so I'm excited. But this is what I'm working on right now. I only have like 3 tiles left, so I wanted to get these added back to my inventory. I'm doing all these beautiful colors. So if this is your thing, I'm going to show you how I did it. These are all just waiting. I have to add the resin. So they're not quite finished. We're going to be adding the resin and the cork backing. But let me show you how I did it. Alright, we're going to be starting with just a regular tile. These are the kitchen tiles. You can get them at Home Depot or Lowe's. Super cheap. My husband just got a whole case for me so I could get my inventory back up. Make sure that you get the glazed tiles. You can see that they're really shiny and smooth. Sometimes if you order them online, the art tiles, they're not glazed, so pay attention to that. We're also going to be backing them with cork backing. They already have the tape on them. They're amazing. So we're going to be putting that on the back to finish them off. But that's for later. And then I use alcohol inks. I use a ton of different ones. This is the Picasso, but I also have Magic Fly. I have Brie Reese. Those are really amazing. They're very concentrated and much brighter. But I love these all as well. They all work really well. And then I have 91% alcohol. So I've in the past done 99% alcohol. It's nice, they're really nice, but 91 works just fine, and it's super cheap, and you can find it everywhere. So you don't need to go out there and buy the 99%. For those that I add gold to, which I'm not going to be doing on this one, but the ones that you'll see at the end that have the gold, this is actually pinata brass that I just moved into a smaller bottle because it comes in a big white bottle and I can't use it that way. So pinata brass, I put a little bitty ball in here so I could get it mixed up because it settles and separates. Oh, and Arteza paint pens. These are going to be used for the sides. So I'll show you that in just a little bit. Also, these are amazing. I've had this set for 2.5 years, maybe longer, and I'm still going strong. Use them for so many things. So let's get started. This is blue-green Picasso. Make sure you get this one out of the way because I don't want to accidentally get some alcohol on there. Just sprayed a little line. I do 3 drops. Oh, almost did 4. 4 is fine too. I have my little miniature air blower. I'm just going to mix that around just to get our base. I like the little air blower because there's no heat. The heat will definitely affect how it moves your alcohol inks around, and it's not good. It just heats it up too much, changes the color. I don't like it. And one of these little guys, and for the life of me right now I can't remember what it's called. My little balloon blower, hand blower thing. Alright, so we got our base, and now we're just going to be moving it in, and I'm just putting a drop or 2 in here, and once you kind of just move it into itself, it changes the color and the lines, and just move it. I don't like these little hard lines, so if you get like a feather effect, you just put a little bit on the outside and move it into itself, and it really softens up those lines, those hard edges. and gives you some contrast in the middle. I don't really like, where it's splattered there, because we're using blue-green. It's kind of cool. It makes it look like it's water or something. And you're literally going to just move it around until it dries, and then it stays put. And if you don't like it, just add some more. You're going to get different variations in color as it stacks on itself and as it kind of thins out. You can see we're getting more blue there than the green. If it's too light, then you can add just a tiny bit of color. Don't add too much, because when you do that, then you're going to start getting clumps. And if that's what you're looking for, then knock yourself out. But I don't like the clumps. So I'm just continuing to use just a tiny bit of the 91% alcohol just to move it. And you'll notice that when I get too close, I get those splatters. So if you don't like the splatters, then just move it farther away. Now, after I'm done with this, I'm going to be using my Kamar varnish. It's Kamar. I'll be posting all of my links in the description. You definitely want to spray it with the varnish. Just two. I usually just do one quick coat, let that dry for 5-10 minutes, and then do another quick coat. That seals in the alcohol inks, because if you have a design, like if you're doing a flower, I mean, these are abstract, so it's pretty hard to mess it up. But if you have something that you really like and you have a pattern you really like, or if you're doing a flower and you want it to set, it's really important to use that varnish, because that sets it. And when you add your resin, it's not going to move those colors around. You're pretty much set. And the Kamar varnish has UV protection. So it gives you that added UV protection, especially with alcohol inks, because if they are accidentally set by the window, on your coffee table or whatever, and ends up in direct sunlight, it only takes, pardon me, about an hour for it to really kind of seep in and change the whole color. It's not going to eliminate the color on your tiles, the alcohol ink, but it will change it. So you don't want that to happen. It just helps give that added protection. So Kamar varnish, very important. I'm going to be, when I finish these up, I've got a lot to do out there. I'm going to I put them in a box. I'm not going to film that part just because it's super windy outside right now. Always, always, always do it outside. You do not want to be spraying varnish in your house, in your room. You want to make sure that you have plenty of, oh no, I use this one a lot. I think this might be empty. You don't want to be spraying any of that in your home. It's very toxic. So please, 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 make sure you are outside, plenty of ventilation when you're spraying that varnish. And I think I'm going to have to pick a different color. And oh my gosh, look at this, it's perfect. This is the spearmint green. And I think I'm out. Well, see, I told you I had it for a couple of years. I've used the heck out of them. See if there's any paint left in there. No, this one's empty. All right, let me go find another complementary color. Looks like I'm going to be ordering some more Arteza pins. Hold on. All right, let's try phthalo blue. Yep, that one's pretty good. There we go. The other one definitely would have matched really well also. But look at that coverage. You don't have to do the sides. You can definitely leave them if you want to take your alcohol inks or your acrylic pour over the sides. By all means do that. I kind of like the messy look too, especially with my pours. But with these tiles, they have these little lot numbers on the side, and that's just too generic for me, so we're covering that up. And look how well these little paint pens cover that. Just completely blocks it out. Add a little more color here. And there you go. There's a little bit trying to peek through. I'm going to let that dry, and then I can come back over and do another layer just right there so it'll completely cover that up. But I love these, and it gives it that finishing touch. We're almost done here. I'm going to finish these all up, or these two up. But look at that. I have one more side to go, but I'm not going to bore you with it. You see that? Just gives it, finishes it off and complements it. So we have these two. Beautiful. I'm going to do two more so I have a full set. Now I sell these individually. Every single one is completely different, and a lot of people ask me, oh, do you sell them as a set? Well, yeah, I have a price set, a set price. I have my individual price, which is $7 each, or 4 for $26. So you get a discount if you buy 4, but a lot of customers like to mix and match. So I sell them individually and then let them pick which colors they want. A lot of people have different colors in different rooms, or just want that option to be able to mix and match. Kind of drives me crazy sometimes because I get home from a show and I don't have full sets, but it's never stopped anyone. And of course, if somebody does want a full set and one of them's missing from that color, I can easily make them another one. They just make their little special custom order and bring it to the next show, and voila. So all these little stupid things that I worry about that just don't need to be worried about, because I think I have to have everything for everybody all of the time, and you just don't. People are so understanding and so wonderful. I just love them. Alrighty, so here I ran my mouth and finished these up. Alright, I'm going to do two more. I'm going to add this to my pile, my stack, and we'll move on to the next step.